Thanks for hanging in there. We've got two more speakers. I'm going to invite to come up a representative from Chelsa Wagner's office. Heidi, you can come on up. Chelsa is another candidate. She's also running for county controller and currently state representative.
Good afternoon. As Heather mentioned, I wanted to thank her for this rally this year, and this is the 5th year that we've been here. My name is Heidi Tappe, and I'm the Chief of Staff for State Representative Chelsa Wagner. She was one of the only two women elected to the State House back in 2006. She is currently the only female from Allegheny County representing the State House. And back in 2009, she was the first woman in over 25 years to give birth while in the State House. So she is very ambitious, and she is currently running for county controller. She is the endorsed Democrat, and she was endorsed by Labor. And as part of this Equal Pay Rally, we are very pleased to be here, and will continue to support equality for all people, especially women. So thank you.
Our last speaker before we close up is going to be Janice Barrington, who I don't see but I know is here from the American Association of University Women. So give it up for Janice.
Well, it's nice to see so many people coming down here in the rain. We might have had more if it wasn't raining, but we know that we are really for equal pay for women if we're willing to stand out here for an hour in the rain. The AAUW is a national organization and has been working for pay equity since 1913. Members were in the Oval Office when JFK signed the Equal Pay Act of 1963 into law. Almost 50 years later, we continue to lead and push for policies and legislation to encourage and enforce fair pay in the workplace. Thanks to the leadership of AAUW and its coalition partners, President Obama signed the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act into law in January of 2009. In November of 2010, the Senate failed to pass the Paycheck Fairness Act. Boo on them! This is something that needs to be passed, and AAUW lobbyists and advocates are working continuously in Washington to try and get these laws passed. There's a new study, a new report that has just been published by AAUW on their website. The website is aauw.org, and it's a report that does a lot of statistical and fact-based research on the equal pay issue. One of the things that they have discovered is that secrecy about pay is one thing that is really holding back women. Secrecy about pay in private industry and private companies is really detrimental because people don't talk about their pay. They don't know what other people are getting. So people accept what they're given. In Washington, which is the place in the country that has the least amount of pay gap, in Washington, D.C., because the government is very transparent about the amount of pay that it gives people. So women have to work to make their amount of pay, their compensation, more transparent. We can no longer stand for all this secrecy. Another thing this report has pointed out, which I have also heard a couple other people mention, is that women have to learn to negotiate their pay. We have got to stop taking whatever is offered. We have to learn how to negotiate. And the Women and Girls Foundation has the means to teach women how to do that. And they are doing that for young women and girls in this city. So if you have a chance to go to one of these negotiation workshops, please do it because it can only help you. I think that's all I have to say today, but I know that AAUW is going to continue to keep working on the national level. And here in Pittsburgh, We are 8 women of us came down here, 7 of us from the Fox Chapel branch, and we will keep working here in Pittsburgh for equal pay for women. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, everyone. I want to thank every single person who also is on the Women and Girls Foundation staff. Jonathan, Tara, Zooey, Vanessa, all our regional change agents who work so hard in bringing about today, Cynthia who volunteered. We have board members here. Phyllis Silverman's here as a board member in the audience, and we are so very grateful for all of our board and staff and volunteers who work to put together today, and to all of our speakers, thank you very much. And all of you, I want to take a moment here for all of us to think about something you can do in the next year to fix the wage gap. Take a moment and think about something you can do, whether you encourage another woman you know to negotiate for a little bit more on that job offer, whether you're going to go to the library and check out Dr. Linda Babcock's book, Ask for It and Learn Yourself, whether you're going to ask your company to do a wage equity audit, whether you're going to talk to a little girl next time she comes to your house to babysit and you ask her how much she charges and she says, "Oh, whatever you want to pay me is just fine." You say to her, "No, your work has value. Let's talk about what the going hourly rate is for babysitters in our community. Because when the boys come to shovel my drive, they know how much they're going to charge me per hour." So all of us can do something to fix the wage gap. And it's big and small things that we do every day. And the electeds are going to think about what they can do on a public policy level. So thank you very much. Stay in conversation with us. We're on Facebook. We tweet. We want to hear what you're thinking about this, not just one day a year, but all year round. And thank you so much to all the kids from Alderdice who also came out today. You brought a lot of spirit and joy to this space today. So thank you all very much.